I walk into the CVS. I walk past a gentleman. The gentleman goes, "You're so beautiful." "Thank you." Keep it moving. I go collect what I need to collect, join the line. He's on the line in front of me. He turns around and he goes, "Are you taken?" I said, "Taken from what?" And he goes, "Are you married?" With his finger up. I said, "Why?" And he goes, "Because you're beautiful." I said, "Okay, thank you." And then he looked at me and turned around. Right? And so when men are interested in a woman, right, when they think a woman is beautiful and they want access to her, the only thing they're concerned about is if there's another man in the picture. They never ask, "Do you think I'm attractive? Are you interested in me? Do you feel like being bothered?" None of that matters. The only thing that matters is if there's a man barring entry. This is why I never say I have a man. I don't need to parade a man around to reject men. I have a man, that's why I can't give you my phone number. No, I don't give you my phone number because I don't want to. I'm not interested in you. I never use that. Because that's not the reason why I don't want to give you access to me. Because the fact is, nothing stops humans from interacting with each other. Marriage don't stop. Y'all know y'all single husbands be out there, right? So nothing stops people from doing what they want to do. So I don't use that as a reason. I'm not giving you my phone number because you're a stranger, not because I have a man, right? I'm not talking to you, or I don't owe you an answer. Are you taken? Are you married? Why? That's the first thing men ask. Are you married? And then they assume when I say no that I'm open to prospects. I'm not. I'm in here buying game, right? So, these are the things that, that shows that men don't really, you're just something they want access to. And the only thing they respect is other men. They don't respect your desires. Again, men don't respect women. Men are chivalrous to us, and they lead with compliments. I know how I look. I look at myself every day. Right? What else is there? Right? Compliments are nice, cool, but oftentimes they're a way to disarm women, because women are vanity driven and they detail how pretty they are. Right? And to me, compliments mean nothing unless I find the man attractive. Like, that's the truth. If I find the man attractive, or if I'm attracted to the man, if I want him, those compliments mean something. Random men on the street, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm beautiful. But thank you. Men don't like the idea that women only want to be pursued or desired by men they find attractive. Because most men are unattractive physically. They could be good people, but looks attract. Right? That's a fact. Men are approaching women they're attracted to.
Welcome to the channel. Once again, back to another edition, folks, of broader perspective. Now, she just said how most women find over 80% men as unattractive without just coming out and saying it. She just gave her very own perspective of it, and how unless you're a man of high status, then that's when women may take into consideration you approaching them, even you complimenting them. For instance, guys like Chris Brown. Now think about how many women are usually going heads over heels for Chris Brown anytime they may go to his concerts. Women who may happen to have several kids. Not only that, some who may have kids who have never been married and may swear up and down to the guy or guys they may have had kids with that they want no one else but the guy who they may have had kids with for the rest of their lives. This also goes to show you how wishy-washy most women are. You know, how they say they want one thing in a man only to want something else, or may claim to have so much love for one particular man and so much admiration for one particular man, and it could be a guy who she may be married to. It may swear up and down to the guy who she may be married to that she wants no one but him to spend the rest of her life with, only to have a side dude, or only to be one of those women who may go to the Chris Brown concert and even go out of her way to pay hundreds of dollars to take backstage photos with him, and even let this same singer who was accused of physically assaulting what's her name, Rihanna, years back. But women still to this day seem to have forgotten about that. This same dude who is so popular now and has been arrested on several other charges, if I'm not mistaken, of assault, both assault and battery. These are the same types of women who could go to see him perform, or go to see an usher perform, and go with their man only to let people like Usher put cherries in their mouths and then sing seductive songs to them, swoon over these types of guys right while their man may be at the actual concert with them. I'm telling you, most women cannot be satisfied. And not only that, but the majority of women do not know what they want. Plain and simple. Anyways, back to the video.
Men approach women that they possibly want to sleep with. But the thing is, men don't have the luxury of pick, choose, and refuse the way women do. Women have more sexual access than men, so we can pick, choose, and refuse. And the more attractive you are, the more you can pick, choose, and refuse. Men don't have that option, really, so that most of them have to take what they can get. Right? And so, unfortunately for men who are not attractive, oftentimes women don't even want to hear what you got to say because you're not attractive. And that's how they approach you, because they don't even want to know if you find them attractive. They don't even want to know if you're interested. They just want to know if there's a man stopping them from pursuing you, because they don't respect you. They're only chivalrous. They're only saying and doing things because they want access to you. Right? When you really look at things for what they are, it's really all underwhelming. Right? I know what I look like. Right? I've been attractive all my life. Right? Men have always desired me. Right? As with other women. Right? A woman is a woman. Right? We have different levels of attractiveness, and it is what it is. Right? But the gentleman wasn't attractive. That's what kind of annoyed me too. Because I'm looking at him and his attire, and why are you talking to me? I know that's fucked up. I know it's messed up, but.
And judging by his attire, I'm assuming that she was insinuating that he happened to be a nerd. He didn't happen to be, and to put it another way, your average Ray or Pookie. Didn't have that dusty look. Didn't happen to have a lot of tattoos, visible tattoos. Didn't happen to smell like weed. Didn't happen to have those black marijuana lips, I like to call them. He didn't happen to be one of those types of dudes. One of those same types of dudes who could hardly put a proper sentence together, and who so many black women go heads over heels for as well. Who so many black women will go out of their ways to take care of and pamper. One of those types of dudes.
That's just the way that it is for men. I mean, I wasn't born a man, so I don't have to worry about that stuff, and nor do I have to consider men's feelings or consider what their barriers are, because they don't give a fuck about how I feel. Have any of you ever been asked by a man, do you find me attractive? Are you attracted to me? Do you even want me talking to you? I can guarantee most of you have not had a man ask you any of those things. Right? So, I mean, things are what they are. I mean, life is not fair.